Immigrant coming from poorer countries start in the United States at the bottom of the job ladder. So they take jobs which are relatively unskilled, relatively manual, and so they pay relatively little. So especially at the beginning, they are at high risk of being in poverty in the United States. Immigrants, very often, poverty is an initial state and then they move out of, and the second generation is fully integrated. Ultimately, in this perspective, even initial poverty could be part of a success story. Exactly because they take a lot of those jobs which are low-skill, manual in construction, agriculture, services, they may compete with some native workers, and some people say they may be one of the reasons why labor market perspective worsen for native workers, and native people are therefore more likely to be in poverty. However, my research emphasizes that they may have, and many times they do have, the opposite effect. By taking jobs which are relatively low skilled and manual, allow firms to save some money, to expand, and they push the native workers towards jobs which are more complex, interactive, and higher up in the wage ladder. So there is a lot of research that shows that allowing immigrant legal status will probably increase their wages by 10 to 15% because it would allow them to search for a better job, to be more mobile, to be a little bit more open in bargaining with their employers. Our success as an economy and as a society depends on giving all people this opportunity, making the best of our human talent and human resources. And clearly, poverty is a huge tax on this. Some people suffer throughout their life from low income and its consequences, and these affect how our society works and operates. The idea would be that people should have all equal access to opportunities, to economic prosperity, to possibility of educating their children, to health. But in reality, the access to all these things is affected by our income and by poverty in a very negative way. And so if as a society we want to be successful, we need to put all of us in the position of accessing this.